Hi and welcome back to Neemz Nextgen with Nemo Adam and Kane Watters, and this week introducing Mark Libman. With the PS3 Australian launch just around the corner, we visited Dissected's PS3 event, hosted by Adrian Christie, Sony Computer Entertainment's Public Relations Manager. If you're one of the first 20,000 people to own the PS3, you can register on the PlayStation Network to receive a copy of this, Casino Royale, on the Blu-ray format. Adrian Christie told the Dissector audience that the quality of Blu-ray is so good that in 51st dates you can see Drew Barrymore's boogers. Crazy! The Blu-ray drive and the wireless and Ethernet connectivity are forcing gamers to pay a premium for this console, and at this stage, Sony is losing a few $100s on each PS3 sold.
Game demos such as Gran Turismo HD can be downloaded for free from the PlayStation Network store, as well as movie and game trailers and full titles for purchase. This includes games for PS1, which can only be played on the PSP, which is a little bizarre. You can surf the web with the PS3, and Flash websites are supported, which means you can watch Neemz Nextgen on your TV. You can also download MP3s to a memory stick and listen to streaming audio such as National Youth Radio, ABC's Triple J. But how many gamers are going to be using these features on the PS3 compared to doing the same things more effectively on their PCs? It's great that the firmware updates will continue to evolve the PS3 into the future. We also like the fact that you can run Linux OS on the PS3. You can also slot in a bigger hard drive more easily.
On the downside, there's going to be no emotion chip, which was the heart and soul of the PS2. This means backwards compatibility will be seriously hampered. This means it will support a large range of PS1 games and only a limited amount of PS2 games. Another sore spot is that the PS3 controller is a giant step backwards. This is because there's no DualShock support. Why? From Sony's perspective, they've taken out the rumble feature to extend battery life and to make sure it doesn't interfere with the 6-axis tilt function. The truth is, Immersion Technologies, the company that owned the rumble patent, settled out of court with Microsoft, while Sony lost a court case against them. One of the features that Adrian Christie raved on about was the unit support of 7.1 surround sound. When we asked Adrian about support of 7.1, he couldn't name any games that had it. Another interesting feature mentioned was that the PS3 will support the DivX video codec, allowing you to play all of your downloaded episodes of Lost and Heroes. But in order to get the full benefits of the Blu-ray format, you will still have to fork out for an HDMI cable. That's on top of the $999.95 retail price of the PS3 console. Finally, a lot of developers are struggling to provide titles for the PS3 because of the huge costs and complexity of developing for the cell processor. All in all, I believe it's too expensive for what you're getting in the box. The controller not having rumble support is a big mistake. And on top of that, you still need to buy an HDMI cable. I reckon you should buy an Xbox 360, the HD DVD player add-on, have some friends over, and order a Domino's pizza and chainsaw the shit out of some Americans on Gears of War. At launch, I give the PS3 a 1 out of 10.
The PS3 has a lot of potential, however, I would hold off until you see a game that you can't live without. If you're a high-definition enthusiast, the PS3 is an excellent Blu-ray player. It will make a great component in your home cinema. This Christmas will be an interesting time for all three consoles. I give it 7.5 out of 10.
Ever since the E3 Expo in 2005, I've wanted to own all three consoles. I have two of them, and if I were a millionaire right now, I'd also buy the PS3. Unfortunately, I believe Sony are too late to market, it's too expensive, especially for younger gamers, and the fact there's no HDMI cable in the box is a little tight ass. Also, a lot of the first titles are not that impressive compared to what the 360 has on offer today. My rating, 5 out of 10. See you next time on Neemz Nextgen.